I'm Nikki, and this is Skyseum. It is a base game and get to work only museum inspired by my friend Silvana. She's going through each pack individually, and she was at the point where she was reaching get to work. This is based off of a 70s floor plan for a house that I wouldn't want to play it as a house, but thought it would make a good community lot because it's being so big. It was really difficult to build with just the base game and get to work for me because there are so many other little things from so many different packs that I wanted to add, from paintings to posters to all sorts of different little items. And yes, even Batu. I replaced the gym lot here in Oasis Springs with it. And this actually took me forever to build. Not the build here itself. This was about 3 hours done during one stream. Not my stream, but while I was watching Amanda play Sims stream and hanging out there, I was building this. And yes, I know the toddler tunnels are not base game and or get to work. I do take those out, but I'm going to do not only do I have this one, I am doing a second version where I add in all of the bits and pieces that I wanted to add in, like the toddler tunnels, extra stuff from now growing together, like having the infant changing table on the wall in the bathroom, or a playmat. There is in the build, and we'll go and look at that in a bit, a crib. There is a room for kiddos to play. There is a crystal room. And you see a little bit of the decoration here, but not all of it. This was mainly the structure part because actually decorating it, like I said, took me a while. I've been working on this for over a month, off and on. I do end up adding an extra piece of structure towards the end of my building. You will see after a bit that I pull out plants and things from Sixum, and I use those in that new building part. But I really wanted to make sure that this is a place where all ages can come and hang out. I like my community lots to do a little bit of everything, if possible. So with this one, you have a room where you can set up the science fair projects, except you can't do that without Parenthood. But there's a room there. It looks decorated. You can fake it with like My Sims and little robot head and things like that. You've got a rocket on the top. There's a little bit of a gym up there so the astronauts can train. There is G-force simulation, as in the little game pads that your Sims can play on. Toddler potties, of course. There's an art room where you can paint all the pictures. And I was trying to do the 70s, the sci-fi poster and paintings and that aesthetic. I don't think I really got it. Having paintings of that people have placed on the gallery, their NoCC paintings, helped. And I've got a little bit of it with the color scheme. It's just not quite what I was envisioning. I needed a little more, which may have been in other packs. There's even a secret room kind of thing to add a little story to this place. And hopefully, and it looks like it is, my mic is cutting out all of the background noise because hubby and Techie X are currently playing Borderlands. So don't worry, I'm not being invaded. Just in case you were concerned about game explosions. Here's a little bit of decoration with the room for all the space rocks, and I tried to put in the plaques. Uh, the last museum that I made, I'm pretty sure I also still have that on the gallery. It has a ton of packs in it, but I hated the shape of the building because of the way Sims react to it. They will go in that one from getting there, from loading into the lot, straight to the very top of the building to stare at an alien birth certificate. Every time. They don't go to a computer, they don't check anything out on the first floor, not even any of the stuff that usually attracts them, like vending machines and all of the fun stuff that you usually can't keep them away from. They are obsessed with an alien birth certificate. So in this one, the alien birth certificate is on the first floor. So maybe they will go there and not drive you crazy. I have not played with it yet. We could check it out when we go in game. Here's all those plants I mentioned. Let's go look at it. Here we are, and we definitely could hear the game, so they are muted for a moment. Why don't we start with the inside? Here in the entrance, I put a bar. I used posters, like I said, and paintings from other people. This one is Cat on the Couch is one I used. Build mode, and I'll just pull up all the names. I save. So Cat on the Couch did the ones that look like this. And Xiithaera did these ones. I didn't use any of the ones with words on them. I do not like English in my Sims game. They were Simlish, maybe? I used EmilyBlueJaye's alien paintings. It's the paintings of the little aliens. And EnjoyTheNoise painted a bunch of the posters and paintings that you can find in the game that are actually in other packs. So I got to use some of those. So thank you to all the painting creators. And back to the tour. Sitting room here. Have just a room with crystals and little various objects. And here's the alien birth certificate. I did bring a sim so we can see where his first choice to go will be. And this is an alien petting zoo room. It's got a radio, so there's actually something to do in here. I'd probably put, like, the My First Pet Stuff Bobolus thing here. So then you actually have one you could pet. On this side, we have a sitting area with books. And the reason they are on the floor is because any container, like this, or upstairs there's a toy box, the items inside do not transfer on the gallery. So I put them on the floor, and you can just have your sim put them away, and they will be there. More cute posters. And a well-stocked bathroom. I want to put a changing table there for the one with all the packs. We have the crystals room. We have crystals, metals, and minerals, and geodes. Upstairs, in the hallway, we have the science fair area. Figure you can take some cute pictures of your little kiddos standing in front of their projects. If you have Parenthood, it'll be actual projects. If you don't, then you can use things like this robot head or Hobor the Sim. The My Sim figure. I have a invention room and got the little chemistry tables for the kiddos. I want to put a robotics table in here. You know, the inventor constructor is all broken. We can't use that if we're not scientists anyway. Little kiddo room, some toys. I'm going to replace that. I want to put a couple of the, or at least one of the mats in here for infants. We have a avocado painting room. where you can come and try and paint these, I guess. Clean up afterwards with the showers. I do not have a tub in this one. I usually have for my plots. A photo booth where you can come and take space-themed pictures. These are some of the Xiithaera paintings lined up in the back. And I want to replace these closets with the ones from Get Together. I really wish they'd give us a couple more of those. Up here, we have our 0G simulators. Totally not just a video game. You can watch astronauts train, experiment stuff, and plan stuff. You can bring your elements here and shove them in this so you don't have to take care of them. How are you already up here? I've been here 2 seconds, Victor Bang. Microscope, all the way up here. On the roof, we have your spaceship. Rocket ship? Yeah. But we're on the outside. Let's go over here. We have a way to communicate with the aliens. Or have dance parties. Okay. This is totally what this is. Just a maintenance shed. The handiness table. Room totally doesn't exist. No one's plotting to steal anything. There definitely are not dead versions of the aliens. Outdoors, we have a party area. Unfortunately, you get no gifts because those are seasons. So you get a debug one. That doesn't really work. I put a pool because it's Oasis, so it's hot out. And here are all the alien plants. And space for the toddler thing. Tunnels. We have both the little microscope and the bigger one. That is it for the tour. And apparently the computer was a big draw for Victor. Let's see if anybody else shows up and goes to... Oh, you're gonna look at that one? Wonderful. It doesn't look like it's quite as bad as the other one where everyone piled into the top. I'm gonna post this on the gallery along with the redone version that has as many packs as I feel like. So that's it. Bye-bye!